First of all, what is Panoptix? Panoptix is a forward shooting sonar, okay? It's rigged on the front of my trolling motor, and whichever direction my trolling motor is pointing, it's shooting a traditional sonar beam out with live feed, and that's what's important. So it's not a history type thing, it's live. So when I shine my trolling motor out and I have it set on, say, 50 feet away from the boat, 80 feet away from the boat, I'm gonna see brush piles, I'm gonna see rock piles, I'm gonna see fish, I'm gonna see bait fish. And why is that important? Well, number one, if you see the fish, you can cast your lure right to them. It takes all the guesswork out of wondering where these fish are. Number two, it allows you to see the bait. If you scan out there and you don't see any bait, you don't see any fish, then guess what, guys? There's not anything there to catch. If I see the bait and they're hanging in 20 foot of water, then I know what depth I might need to be targeting. And brush piles and rock piles and different bottom structures that you can see out in front of the boat allows me to precisely cast my bait to those spots. Now, how did that help me win Angler of the Year this year? Every tournament it helped me, to be honest with you. And I caught a lot of fish, and again, at Eufaula, there's no way I would have done as well as I did at Eufaula without the Panoptix on the front of my boat. That was a very, very key deal. As a matter of fact, my marshal on day 3, he was just sitting there basically just watching. He's a marshal, he's just in the boat not fishing, and he watched me do the Panoptix all day. He said, several times I said, ooh, watch this, there's a Panoptix fish, and I took my drop shot and I would pitch it right out 40 feet away from the boat. Drop shot would go down the screen. I'd see the blob go down to the drop shot, catch the fish. And I'd say, that's a Panoptix fish. He was so impressed that this guy had another brand of electronics on his boat. He went home and bought Panoptix, and he loves it. And so that, I mean, it's just, it works. It's the most revolutionary thing on the market. You know, so many other tournaments that it helped me with. But the greatest part about seeing that whole year of fishing different lakes is that the Panoptix works everywhere. And again, without that technology on my boat, I just know for a fact I wouldn't have had the finishes that I finished. I fished 6 FLW Tour events so far this year. I've made the cut, top 20 cut in 5 of them. So, as much as it pains me to tell you, you got to go get Panoptix. Because you know what, guys? If you don't go get Panoptix, I'm going to keep winning Angler of the Years, I hope. Making a lot of top 20s, you know? Because it's that impressive. They've done a great job with it. The other thing I love about Garmin, I've been with them for 15 years. I've never had a unit break. You know, I fished Great Lakes, South Florida, all over the country, saltwater, freshwater. I've never hit that button right there and the unit not turn on. I've never gone through the menu settings and have something not work. They're bulletproof. You know, Garmin builds quality products, and that's why I've been with them for so long. So check out all the new equipment that Garmin's got coming out. They're always coming out. I mean, they've got a watch. Check out the watch. I mean, I can literally check barometric pressure. I can type in waypoints and pull up a screen on some of these watches and actually read my map. I can go jogging and track my mileage. I mean, Garmin, they've got everything in the world for the outdoorsman. So check them out online. I just can't thank Garmin enough for being a big part of my success this year, and looking forward to a 2016 season. Still got one more tournament to go, the Forestwood Cup next month. Lake Ouachita, where I won it several years ago. I cannot wait to use the Panoptix there because it's brush pile fishing, it's open water fishing, it's schools of fish out in open water, and that's what's so cool about it. So check them out, guys. We'll see you. I'm going fishing.